Hello. Looking at this square root problem, you'll come to see that we can find the solution to this question by rationalizing. But then if we rationalize, we are going to get some complex number, not complex number anyway, large numbers to play around with. But then how about we consider reducing this using some rules in SWORD, and then after applying such rules, we can instantly simplify and then get our final solution. Let's try these two methods and then we'll see how we'll get a solution to this expression. To try the first using some rules of SWORD and then rationalizing, we're going to consider first that 75 can be equal to 3 divided by 75 will give us 25. So 25 times 75, 25 times 3 will give us 75. So we can reduce this to become the square root of 3 multiplied by 25, and this will be plus the square root of 25, and all these can be divided by the square root of 3 multiplied by 25 minus the square root of 25. So this can be reduced to this. Now, in the next step, we're going to separate this square root to give us 25, square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 3 plus the square root of 25, all divided by the square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 3 minus the square root of 25. Now you notice that some things are common with the expression. From this expression, we have 25 over here and 25 over here, 25 over here and 25 over here, which are all square root. So that means that is common. So this can give me the square root of 25, right? If all these divide 25, we'll be left with the square root of 3 plus square root of 25 divided by 20, square root of 25 will give me 1. And all these will be divided by the square root of 25 multiplied by the square root of 3 minus 1, right? So from here, you see that this is simply going to clear this. And what do we have remaining? We are having square root of 3 plus 1 divided by the square root of 3 minus 1. So what do we do from here? So at this point, we are going to rationalize, and that simply means multiply the numerator and the denominator of this fraction with the conjugate of the denominator. Now the conjugate of the denominator this time around is going to be the square root of 3 plus 1, right? And we'll multiply this place by the square root of 3 plus 1. If we multiply these two expressions, we're going to have that expression to now give us root 3 plus 1 multiplying root 3 plus 1, and this will be divided by the square root of 3 squared minus the value of 1 square. Recalling that this is simply what? A difference of what? Of 2 square. So if we simplify that, I'm going to have the numerator to now become, if you consider the numerator, you're going to see that that is going to now give us square root of 3 plus 1 all squared divided by, this is going to give me 3 minus 1. So I want you to recall an algebraic formula. In that algebraic formula, if I have a plus b all squared, what is it going to give me? This is going to give me a squared plus 2ab, right? Then I'm going to have plus b squared. So if I use it to analyze the numerator, I'm going to have that expression where my a is root 3 and my b is 1. I'm going to have that expression to now be equal to, this is going to give me root 3 square plus 2 multiplied by root 3 multiplied by 1 plus 1 square. And all of these will be divided by 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. So what do I have? This is going to clear the square root, and I'll be left with 3 plus 2 multiplied by 1. That will give me 2 multiplied by root 3 plus 1, all divided by 2. So the numerator is now simply going to give me 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 2 root 3 divided by 2. If we check out, you'll find out that 2 is common. So if we bring out 2, we'll have this to become 2 plus root what? Root 3. And all of these will be divided by 2. Right? So if 2 clears 2, that expression is simply going to give us the value of that square root problem to be equal to 2 plus root 3. And that will be the solution to that expression given to us above. Now, we haven't considered this solution, haven't seen this solution. Now, let's consider the second method I said we're going to use in solving this question. And that entails doing the rationalization directly. So, given that problem above, we can easily rationalize to get the solution. So, remember, we are given the square root of 75 minus or plus square root of 25 divided by the square root of 75 minus the square root of 25. So that if we consider this by multiplying both sides by the conjugate, which is square root of 75 plus square root of 25 divided by the square root of 75 plus square root of 25. If we simplify this, this is going to give us, that expression will now give us, this is going to give me the square root of 75 plus 25 square root of 25 all squared, right? Because both of them are having plus and plus, and then I can have this to be the square root of 75 square, right, minus the square root of 25 square. So from that expression, you can see that this will clear this and this will clear this. So what do I have remaining? I'm going to have the square root of 75 plus the square root of 25 all squared divided by 75 minus 25. Now let's recall one simple algebraic expression. From that algebraic expression, we will have the value of a plus b all squared. This is going to give us a square plus b square, right? Plus 2ab. Now from this expression, you see that a is equal to the square root of 75, and then our b is equal to the square root of 25. So if we have these two expressions, what we simply need to do is to simplify. If we apply this expression to the numerator, we're going to have the square root of 75 square, right, plus the square root of 25 square plus 2 multiplied by the square root of 75 multiplied by the square root of 25. And all these will be divided by 75 divided by 25. Now recall, we'll have 75 minus 25, and that will give us what? 50. So if we simplify this expression will now give us, this clears the square root, while this clears the square root, and then we'll be left with 75 plus 25 plus 2 multiplied by, this can give us 3 multiplied by 25, right? Multiplied by the square root of 25. And all these can be divided by 50. So what do we have? We have all these to be equal to 100 plus 2 multiplied by square root of 25 is going to give us 5, right? Multiplied by square root of 25, 5 multiplied by root 3, right? And all these will be divided by 50. So what do we have here? 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 2 is 50. So we'll have 100 plus 50 multiplied by root 3. And all these will be divided by 50. So since 50 is common, we're going to bring out 50, right? 100 divided by 50 is going to simply give us 2. So we'll have 2 remaining here, plus this whole thing, 50 root 3 divided by 50 is going to give us root 3, right? And all this will be divided by 50. So from that expression, we're going to see that 50 is simply going to clear 50, and then we'll be left with 2 plus root 3 as a solution to that expression that is given to us. Now, this is similar to the initial solution we got for this mathematical expression. So you see, whichever method you feel like using will get you the same solution. So if you find this solution interesting, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics solutions. Thanks so much for watching, and bye bye for now.